Monday vlog, Monday vlog. Welcome back to the Monday vlog. Yeah. I'm working on an intro jingle. I think a lot of you guys got sick of all the AI songs, so now I'm just going to sing to you. Let me know in the comments what's worse, me singing or the AI song singing. Guys, welcome back to the Monday vlog. Happy Memorial Day to all my friends down in the United States of America. Guys, it's been nonstop sneezing since the Saturday live stream. I'm telling you, whatever's out there right now is getting me. I'm allergic to everything. It sucks. And speaking of the long weekend, guys, A-Main, today's the last day of their Memorial Day long weekend sale. They've got some crazy deals going on, guys. So I've got a link down below. Give that a click. Do some shopping if you're looking to get some new RC goodies. Maybe for a speedrun challenge. Maybe start looking for some hot motors. Who knows? Speaking of speedrun challenges, guys, if you're on the live stream Saturday, you would have seen me putting this guy together, my Raffle AK917. And yes, while we do have the Poor Boy Speedrun Challenge coming up right around the corner, I am going to partake in the Raffle Speedrun Challenge as well. I'll probably just get 1 or 2 runs in. And guys, I am not the speediest of speedrunners by any stretch of the imagination. The guys in the Raffle Speed Challenge are, they're north of like 150 miles an hour, a lot of these guys. I have no intention of trying to go that fast. My goal is to see if I can hit 70. I think I can do 70 with the setup I have. Let's check it out and show you guys. This is tough to do with one hand, so we're gonna use the tools. If you guys were on the live stream Saturday, you would have seen the setup in here, but if you weren't, I got Velcro on here now too. So there it is in all its glory. This is such a gorgeous chassis, by the way, the Raffle AK917. Man, this thing is it is heavy. Yes, we've got a big battery in there. We've got the Spectrum Firma. This is a 6900 kV, I believe it was. Can we see it back there? There it is, just there, guys. 6500 kV. 6500 kV, 100 amp ESC, good for 3S. I threw in one of these servos, the Endura Shorties. I'm really actually a big fan of these right now, guys. I'm grabbing these guys on Amazon for about 20 bucks Canadian each, maybe I think 21 Canadian each, and I've been really happy with them. They're not waterproof, but they are Metal Gear. They're shorties, good price point, 0.14 second 60-degree turn at 5 amps, I believe it was. Kind of your standard BEC voltage. Been happy with those. So I got that guy in there. And yeah, I'm going to leave the spare tire in the back because I think it looks cool. I know it's probably not going to help me with my top speed attempt, but whatever. That's cool. This thing is so gorgeous. Look at that chassis. Man, they make nice cars. So we're going to do a run with this guy. I'm going to get that buttoned up this week and squeeze a run in some point. Just got to find a spot. That's like one of the biggest challenges of doing these speed runs. Once you start getting north of like 50 miles per hour with an RC car, you need to have a really good spot to run it. I really got to find a good spot. Anyway, more on that later on. Just a reminder, guys, we do have the raffle going on for my Kyosho Dirt Master. Man, how many times am I going to screw that up? That's why I got to get rid of one of these because I keep screwing the names up. But guys, this thing's a beauty. It's also got a Spectrum Firma ESC and brushless motor in it. Check it out right there. 3,300 kVs, good for 2 to 3S. Makes for a good basher or a good racer. Link in the description box below. Tickets are £2. Every ticket you buy helps support Poor Boys RC. Makes me a little bit less poor, and I'd really appreciate that because YouTube does not pay very much. What else can I tell you guys? Again, on the live stream, I've been going back and forth with this Big Bear for a while. And the last time I talked to you guys about it, I said that I was going to strip this paint. And you know what? I've changed my mind again, and it's for the final time. That's it. I'm not going to change my mind anymore, I swear. I'm going to keep it just as it was painted. Guys, whoever painted this did a good job. Look at the attention to detail everywhere. And I like there's a little patina, a little wear spot there. Some of the corners have a little wear. There's a crack here. Look at that driver, though. They did a great job painting that driver. The chrome buckles and everything, just nailed this paint job. The door handles are bang on, the Datsun, look at that. And then, for the 1 millionth time, we've got this patina on here. It's all kind of dry, kind of cracking. In the auto body world, we call that checking. And that happens when someone puts on clear coat, but if they didn't mix their clear coat properly, they put too much hardener in it, it'll continue to harden after it's kind of past its hardening time. And then it starts to dry up and kind of gets that dry, kind of dry riverbed look to it, like the salt flats down in the southern states. And honestly, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm going to leave it just as it is. I'm going to give that chassis a good cleanup though. And I do want to do a running video with it. It'll be a pretty gentle running video. I mean, these plastics have got to be like super brittle by now. And shopping for Big Bear replacement parts on eBay is not something I'm looking forward to doing. I can only imagine the prices on them these days. What else can I tell you guys? I think I'm going to sell my Miniax. It's a fun little truck. But now that the XRT is out, the Mini XRT, like, I think we can all conclude that the Minimax was a pretty big fail from Traxxas's part. And I think really it's just because they said it could do 3S and it really couldn't do 3S. I mean, Tom Lee proved to us all very definitively this thing cannot handle 3S. Some people say it can't handle 2S. Personally, I loved it on 2S. I thought it was a lot of fun. But I've got other mini bashers I can use. Not that I do a lot of mini bashing anyway. And I really got to start thinning out my herd a little bit because I've got way too many cars. Maybe I'll raffle that one off. Maybe I'll just sell it locally. I don't know. If any of you guys watching wants a Minimax, shoot me an offer. poorboysrc78@gmail.com. Pay for shipping and you can have it for cheap. Moving on to the Kyosho Dune Master, not the Dirt Master, the Dune Master. You can see here, guys, I've been messing around with some different tire combinations. And these are kind of like, you know, what they recommended at BC Hobbies, kind of my local hobby store there. They suggested going with these. And while this is a good carpet racing tire, you can see that it's kind of, it looks kind of wacky on the Dune Master. The stock tires on the Dune Master are almost kind of like that four-wheel drive buggy design where you've got, you know, a quite wide and a quite tall sidewall on the rear tires. And even the fronts are really wide. So when you go to a tire like this, it's got a really low sidewall and it's just, you know, your standard narrow front buggy tire. It looks a little bit wacky on this guy. So I went ahead and picked these up. Some different wheels here and another tire, which has a much wider footprint than what we see on there. And it's a slightly taller tire as well. So I think that's gonna work quite a bit better. I just don't know, maybe you guys can tell me. This tire is directional with the way that this tread design goes. I don't know if this kind of spaced out tread area is supposed to be on the inside of the tire or if it goes on the outside of the tire like that. If you guys know, let me know in the comments below because I haven't glued these yet and I'm not too sure which way to glue them. Moving on, guys, the TT01 Bugaira Fat Fox. We got the Hobbywing 1080 ESC installed in here on the live stream Saturday. Got it tuned up. We jacked the voltage to our steering servo. We got a little more steering servo response now. This guy is going to be dialed in for the next race. But speaking of races, we didn't have racing this weekend. It got canceled. There was a low turnout, unfortunately. So racing was canceled. So I won't have racing footage for you guys for another week or two now. We are racing again this Friday, but I'm not sure if I can make it because I do have a little vacation coming up soon. Some things going on in my life. I might not be able to make it. We'll see. We got a fresh batch of stickers from Tamiya Talk RC from the land down under. Thanks a lot, boys. You're the best. Shout out to Tamiya Talk. These are going to look really good up here on my sticker shelf. Look at all these stickers here, guys. Holding up the RC10 fleet. We'll put those right there for now. And I know I say it all the time, guys, but look at this place. Look at the state of this hobby room. Like working on project, two projects, another for sale project, humming and hawing project. I still need to figure out how to get my different front wheels adapted to my Astute. I think I have a way, just haven't got to that yet. Not really a project, but just a super fun car that I keep out because I use it a lot. Same thing, not a project, but a super fun car. I leave it out because I use it a lot. And another project. We got some work to do in the GT04. This place is a Gong Show. So I think today I'm going to spend some time getting it all cleaned up. Like if you look at that, these lighter colored yoga mats. I asked around why the tires leave a color on the lighter yoga mats, and apparently there's like a release agent or some kind of agent that's in the rubber of the tires that stains lighter colored yoga mats. So this is about my speed of yoga. This is going to go here. Kind of matches that one there. So I actually think the black looks better anyway. It's a little bit cleaner look on camera. So we're going to replace that green one with this nice fresh black one. And all will be right in the world of Poor Boys RC. Guys, thanks so much for watching today's vlog. If you liked the episode, give a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And have yourselves a wonderful week. Be excellent to each other.